Hello everyone and welcome back to FTB Infinity. Last time we left off, we took a little bit of a dip back into Mistcraft. We found a new world full of cool stuff, specifically Ludicrite, which could power our reactor, hopefully very well, which would be nice. So that's a thing. We just need to find a way to turn the Ludicrite into bars, because Ludicrite, it's a molten Ludicrite ocean, which is not exactly ideal. So the only way to turn molten Ludicrite into Ludicrite is by inserting molten Ludicrite into a smeltery and then pouring that smeltery out into one of these things. So I need to test something. I need to test something to see if it works. I'm going to need tank. Do I not have a tank in here? I thought I had like a portable tank in here at some point. Maybe I don't. Do I not have a portable tank stored somewhere? I thought I did. Could have sworn I did. Did I turn it into a resonant tank to use with the whole oil setup? Maybe. Did I use the same one? I thought I made a new one. I could have sworn I made a new one. Maybe I didn't, though. It's starting to look like that's definitely the case. I'll check these two last ones just to be sure. Yeah, that looks like that's the case. Okay, well, since that's the case, I need to make a new one. So do I have any copper up here? No, I do not. I don't have any glass up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter that I don't have any here. I just need to test if I can insert something. Tank. Let's just make a tank. Tank. Portable tank. Yeah, I do in fact have the copper. Now I just need the glass. Start. In hindsight, running two things that use glass at the same time, maybe not the best idea. The furnace is probably too occupied, so I'm gonna just do this myself. I forgot that this one is super slow. Okay. The rest can just be done in here. Oop. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I think you can put liquids into a smeltery's inventory by pumping them into the controller. If that works, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, that sucks. And we'll have to find something else. But for now, hopefully it'll do to test. So I need a fluid conduit. Oh, you don't interact with it. Well, that settles that, doesn't it? Although, actually, alternatively, I know they can interact with the drains. So, perhaps I input to one drain and output from another drain. Which kind of means I'm going to need to build a whole smeltery for this, but still, it could be worse. So, for instance, if I put you here, and set you to insert, set you to ignore, set you to ignore, set you to extract always, and then I put a bucket of water in. theoretically, that water should end up in the smeltery. If I'm correct. There goes the water. And we have a bucket of water. Fantastic. Extract. Actually, you know what? It's just water. I can do this. The water looks kind of weird coming out of the faucet. There we go. That worked. Lovely. Okay, so I need to build another smeltery, basically is what we're getting at here. Not a problem. How's this guy doing? Yeah, it's doing good. I don't know why I have this bee still working. I really don't need it, but I just haven't been productive enough to just tear it down. So it's still there. Okay, so we need a smeltery. We need a smeltery capable of processing all the ludicrous. I don't know why I'm here. This is not where this goes. This is where this goes. Alright, we need a smeltery capable of processing the ludicrite quickly enough. Now, it doesn't need fuel because the ludicrite's already melted. I'm pretty sure it works that way. So, I just need a controller, some drains. I guess I do still technically need a tank, unfortunately. And I need a basin. Okay. So, smeltery tank. Seared tank, so I'm gonna need seared bricks. So I'm gonna need to make that. That's fine, I can do that just fine. By taking one of you, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and I believe gravel is here as well. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5. Okay. I think that's everything. We're making grout. It's been a long time since we've made grout. Pretty sure it's a shapeless recipe, but I'm just gonna do it the way that I know it works for sure. Okay, that was a lot more than I was expecting. You go ahead in here, you go ahead in here, and we'll just keep doing our thing. Alright, so that's that. So I need to build a smeltery. Which will probably... I need it to feed into here, right? So... probably actually clear one of these corners out of these apiaries. And then put it here. So I'll have a tesseract feeding energy to the pump from the reactor and feeding ludicrite back to the smeltery. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. So for now, you're just going to go in here. That's just fine. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to need is the pump. I really don't need the oil anymore. I don't really plan on doing anything with the oil anymore. So we're just going to ignore the oil for now. I believe that should also give me a tesseract. Yeah, it will. Whoa. There's my pump. Fantastic. Is there still oil down? There is still oil down there. Wow. That's impressive. Okay. So we have our pump. We have our Tesseract. Now I can go set this thing over there. I should also be able to remove the Tesseract that's from the oil and put those both to good use. So, that's the plan. The one that was over by the oil should be over here, if I'm not mistaken. Oil pump. Send energy to receive fluid. Yeah, don't need you anymore. So let's go get a stone brick so I can fill that spot. Alright. You're done. So that's good. More experience, because I need that in my life. I'm actually going to need some glass as well. I'm going to need a piece of glass. So, a piece of sand, please. There we go. Once the furnace is done, we'll put that in there. I'm actually going to cut here and get all this worked out, and then we'll come back when I'm all set. And we're back. Sorry about that. I got a little bit interrupted just earlier, so I had to cut the episode there. It's now a day later. I've not really done very much between then. I was kind of playing on autopilot for, like, I don't know. I was just like, as soon as I got interrupted, I was like, okay, I can just keep going, take care of stuff, and I was just kind of like, just playing. And then for a while I AFK'd here in the reactor room, making sure that I don't run out of uranium. Currently brewing plutonium now, so burning plutonium right now. Got quite a bit of it to burn through, so that's good. But we are running low on fuel, so I do want to get my solar panels situation all taken care of sooner rather than later. I think this thing is still manufacturing for me. Oh no, it looks like it's finished. Okay. You can make 2 of those, right? Yeah. Confirm. There we go. Maybe we take care of this first. So, yeah, I did a little bit of, like, I just wasn't thinking. I was just kind of like, just going ahead. Like, while I take care of this other thing, I can keep taking care of these things. So, I made a little stand for the Leap of Faith book, and I went into it, and I did a little bit of exploring until I realized, hold on a minute, I should be recording this, why am I not recording this, and so on and so forth. I do have this linking book, which I'm going to link to here right now, before I forget to do it, because that could be bad. Not that we're going to need one here. I will need power cables here, though, now that I think about it. Whoops. Okay, let's real quick go back and grab some power cables. I would like to, if at all possible, reduce as much strain on my reactor as possible. Because that thing is... I'm just burning fuel faster than I can manufacture it. So, yeah. I'm gonna need power. So, hopefully these 2 solar panels can cut the power between them, but if not, then that's fine. I can still hook it up to the reactor and just turn it down. And I'll do this on camera so that you guys can see what kind of power drain an Ender Quarry with a Silk Touch upgrade and a Speed 2 upgrade actually draws. Okay, I've really only got the one side to work with, don't I? Unless, can I attach power cables to the upgrades? No, I cannot. I really should have thought of that a little bit smarter. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will keep this here. Perfect. Alrighty, so that means it's going to have to be attached here. Cable can do 2,000 RF per tick. Or, wait, 20,000 RF. This transfers 8,000 each, that's 16,000? Yeah, the cable should be able to support both these solar panels. So that's fine. Alright. That's tons of RF there. Solar panels are charging. If I turn off power, energy locked. How do you do? You plummet quickly, and the solar panels cannot keep up. Receive. So that works. But I can probably turn down the reactors substantially, which should help with the fuel consumption issue. Alright. On a side note, the world that the Leap of Faith world that we made just earlier in this episode, yesterday for me, could also solve our power problem quite easily, actually. Assuming I find a way to do this properly. Ugh, yeah, so it could solve our power situation, assuming I find a way to utilize this ludicrite efficiently. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to do that. I think I can pump it with the pump that we've been using on the oil for a while. If I can pump it into here, molten ludicrite, I think, yeah, I can pump it into a smeltery. Maybe. And then out into an ingot cast. Or a block cast. So that's kind of the plan for now. I don't know how well it's going to work out and all, but yeah. I'm just going to put you... I can't put you there. I can't put you somewhere that already has some. Well, that's a pain. Also, the poison here is absolutely terrible. Ow. 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 I also don't know what the day-night cycle is here, so I actually want to test that. If I try to sleep here... I don't think this is like the Nether, where I blow up, so... Fingers crossed, anyway. Oh. You know what? Let's do this inside. I've already got a stand all ready for the book. Boop. Easy peasy. You can only sleep at night, so... As far as I know, this world is total daylight all the time. So this might be exactly the place we're looking for. Daylight all the time. An infinite source of ludicrite. It might be just amazing. So that's what we're going to do. Next time, next episode, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't automate the production of that ludicrite into ludicrite blocks and then automatically fuel that into our reactor. That would definitely eliminate our power issue. I don't believe ludicrite is used for anything else. Ludicrite uses to turn into dust. I can make tools out of it, I guess, apparently. That's cool. Yeah, just fuel. And the regular recipe for making it is not cheap, so this is going to be pretty good. This could be the most amazing fuel we have, since it requires a nether star. I assume it's, like, ridiculously good. Hopefully. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff. As always, if you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. Helps me out a ton, and I do always love hearing from you guys, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.